Hello YouTube, ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today is January 7th, and on this day in 1927, the Harlem Globetrotters play their first game in Illinois. If you guys haven't been here before, I'm ZiggyNo. I run Sports Cards Daily. Every day I try to give a brief update on what's going on in the hobby, kind of hit it from three sides: news, chatter, talk a little bit about what you can expect today in YouTube. If it's scheduled or I know about any content coming out, I try to share that with you. And then I try to review what did you miss yesterday. I do provide links below. Please check out all of the videos I share with you. If you have any questions, reach out. Comments are always appreciated. If you have a chance, you like the content, please let me know. Let's go ahead and look at news and chatter. First, I'll start off with the Starstock Invitational Basketball Challenge weekly update. It does irk me that they have that acronym SIBBC when it should be SIBC, right? Because you really don't do basketball. Anyway, CSG grading in February. Yep, they've announced they're going to be accepting cards in February, and they've announced pricing as well. Jerseys up for auction. Several jerseys. We'll share that article with you as well. Panini Online. Beckett signs. Announcement from, and I think I have that Beckham. Beckham? I think I have that name misspelled. But I'll show you why I have that misspelled because I couldn't check it while I was lazy on checking it. Anyway, UK Panini site. Yeah, I want to share that with you because it was been shared with me that Prizm Soccer will be dropped on the Panini UK site. So we'll have to take a look at what happens there. Today in the hobby, Beckett Live and Go GTS Live are normally on Thursday evenings around 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock respectively. And there's always a lot of other random good content that will be dropping out, and check back tomorrow for that. What did you miss yesterday? Great video on PSA 9 versus Starstock A's. Some analysis from a YouTube content provider we'll look into. Monthly sales report from another YouTube content provider. Poster story and trivia from another collector that I just really enjoy his channel. So I'll share that with you. Fake rack packs. Fake rack is the, fake rack. Fake rack. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Fake rack packs. 3 top third basemen. Great little video from Les Alex, kind of getting you ready for baseball season, which I will say I am seeing some baseball season activities starting to heat up in sports cards. Topps Gold Label Basketball Rip with some great history, some great knowledge, great share from Jake. Behind the numbers from the Bench Clear team, Tyson over there with the last week of football, kind of wrap up before the playoffs. Sports Cards UK 2020 Roundup in the hobby. His perspective on soccer, basketball cards, getting in the hobby, just really, really great stuff. Was nominated as one of the best YouTube content creators, I believe, by the Football Stop or Football Shop. We'll get into that in a moment as well. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the content. So first of all, Starstock Invitational Basketball Championship. Man, let me tell you, I really enjoy this. This has been so much fun. I want to again thank Starstock for letting me be I'm a wild card. I guess I didn't come to me. I had to go to them. But anyway, I'm super excited to be in this, and I find it so much fun. Real quickly, DJ Ski Man just on fire there, right? Gavin Lee. And I will say DJ really didn't move up that much in the week because I think he was at 1,000 last week, if I'm not mistaken. So he's only moved about 100 something bucks. Gavin Lee on fire. Both the guys at the top are really big into the buying and selling of the A and B or the B and C cards, the lower graded cards, which I find very interesting. And it's just not my thing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get everything in the camera here, and it's just, I have my screen scraped or whatever. Jack Settlement, the reigning champ, is number 3. Man, I want to be reigning champ. Keenan, one of my favorite channels to follow on YouTube at the high upside. If you haven't seen that, 897. I'm right behind him in 5th place. Ty from Breaker Culture, 6. Coach Doug. It's so much fun. But if you look at this, guys, what I want to point out is everybody is at $500 or above. In fact, even like second 11, people are making money, almost 20% return. I don't want to mislead people, but there's something going on here in Starstock with basketball. It's kind of like a flash market, a gold rush. When they first find gold in the mountains or something. Do be cautious because I do think eventually, for example, I don't know where those B's and C's are going to go. I don't see the future value in those. You're not going to grade those. People aren't going to PC them. Anyway, check it out. Give me your thoughts and comments. Next up, CSG begins grading. The fee release is up here. Again, I'll drop the link below. I thought this was pretty cool. The fees I thought were pretty interesting. $8 for bulk. Are you going to do this? Am I going to do this? I don't know. To be honest, probably not. I'm not. I'm older, so I'm patient, I guess. I'm not in a rush. I don't feel like, well, if I get this back now, I can sell it with CSG. Some of the slabs look neat. Maybe I would do it just out of curiosity for the channel to kind of see how the process is. But I don't know. I don't know. What about you? Your thoughts, comments? Jerseys for sale, going up in auction. I haven't heard of this. Gray flannel auction. They've got a Kobe jersey from the game in June 9th, 2009. Special day there, 6909. Current high bid. Wow, look at this stuff. Anyway, I'll drop the link for you on that. I'm not a big fan of spending that much money on a jersey. I love jerseys, but I just don't spend that much money. On PaniniAmerica.net, they announced Beckham has signed with them. Now, I will tell you, this is something weird I want to share with you guys. Panini's website's been doing this for me all day long. Is it just me? Anybody else having this problem? Did they get hacked? You know, I gave you, or maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was a personal finance that mentioned a while back about ransomware. And let me tell you, boy, I could see a Panini getting wiped out by some ransomware. I'm not recommending that, but I'm just thinking to myself, as far as soft targets, they have what appears to be inferior web security just from their bot problems and all this other stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Their website's still down. But if you go over to the UK website, yep, you can. They do have a Panini collectibles.panini.uk.co.uk. And why you want to check this out? Apparently, the rumors are that the Prizm Prizm Soccer will be released on this site. Now, I'll be honest, man. I have no idea when they're going to do it. I don't know. I've never used this site. I have no idea how to use this site. It's kind of concerning to me. I mean, it looks weird, really weird too. Like, why doesn't it look like the Panini site? Why does it look so different? And even when I go to the online store, I don't see, complete catalog, FIFA, Premier League. I guess this is where I go, right? Premier League. But anyway, check it out. I have set up an account. Look, that's what they show me here. I have no idea what that means. It looks like a bad account. I'll just tell you that. This doesn't look like it looks shady, but I think this is Panini's UK site. Let's go ahead and dive into the content now. So great video here from Hustler's Corner. Young subscriber. I should say young. I think he's young, but new subscriber, new content provider channel. What I liked about this video is he gets into analyzing the PSA 9s and the Star Stocks and makes a comment that right now Star Stock A's are selling for more than most PSA 9s on the platform, and that is something to be surprised to me. I agree with them on that. Because I do think when these graded cards come back, there are going to be a lot more PSA 9s on the platform, right? I don't think all Star Stock A's are 10s. I think if they get a 50% gem rate, they're lucky, right? So it will be interesting to see. One assumption he makes that I did comment and correct him on, he said, I assume that everybody sending their cards in here are probably sending in cards they've already picked through and took the gems out. And that's a great assumption. I don't disagree with him. He's right. Real collectors probably picked out all the gems and then send everything else to Star Stock. My only comment to that is that I did not do that. Okay, I actually had a bunch of cards that I was going to grade, I was going to check over, but I decided after using Star Stock for the last 6 months, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna send them to Star Stock, and I will use them as my pre-screener, and I can decide if I want to sell, upgrade, whatever. And I also decided I didn't want to grade as much base, so the cards that I sent to Star Stock, I did not pre-screen. I will say lately I've been wiping them down and checking them so that to make sure they're better shape because I want a better Star Stock grade. But this market's still new, and that whole grading thing is going to have an impact. So great video. Anyway, I'm rambling. Check it out when you get a chance. Next new video out here is by Paul Carl Flipping and Collecting. Again, new channel. Give him a check out. Give him a subscribe or a like if you enjoy the content. I liked what he shared here, and it wasn't just his eBay sold. He went into a lot of stuff. He went into his Amazon site. He went into his accounts. He just really shared a lot of great content, and I want to say thank you. I appreciate when people do this when they pull the kimono back and show you what their business is. It gives you, I think, a lot of perspective and appreciation for what people are doing, how they're getting their hustle on. So thank you, man, and that's why I want to shine a little light on your direction there. So let's give him a little love. Another collector website or channel I'm a fan of, Boggs Fan. And I've had him on a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll be honest. I watch his shit, and I watch his stuff, and I really like it. First of all, I just like his voice. I think he's got a radio voice, and I don't mean that in a negative way, man. Don't take that the wrong way, because I'm a guy, but you got a pleasant voice. You tell a great story. I love he's added trivia at the end of his videos, so check those out. I think those are cool. It just adds a little something extra to the content. So I really do enjoy it. Keep going there, Boggs Fan. I will rotate in some new content providers, keep it fresh. Brandon's another one I've really been enjoying. Brandon's baseball cards. Again, I picked this video because it's very informational. He's talking about buying classic rack packs, which is not something I do, but he discusses how there's correlation or collation, or you can tell from certain packs where certain cards should be, and he can give you tips on if packs have been reopened or resealed. This was insightful as heck to me. I was blown away. I was wow. And unfortunately, you learn this through experience. It's not something. There's not like there's a guidebook for it, but it was very insightful, and I really enjoyed it. So again, one thing I love about YouTube is I feel like I'm finding some experts in the hobby. So if I was ever buying rack packs, I'm going to go online and I'm probably going to connect with Brandon, reach out to him, and say, "Hey man, can you remind me? You told me about these fat packs." That's what I think is really great about the hobby and YouTube. So I do hope that these videos are beneficial and useful to you. Next up, Les Alex back. Again, fan of Les Alex's content. He does a lot over there. I think it's Full Count Media now. He's building out a great content system. He does review of baseball cards. And I think I mentioned he did a Star Stock video not too long ago, which I was really excited to see him on Star Stock. He's enjoying. He's doing some baseball selling. I actually sold a baseball card yesterday. I had one of the Tatis cards. I bought like 10 of them last year, or I'm sorry, earlier this year or last year, whatever it was. And I had those shipped to me from Star Stock, and I actually submitted them to grading. So we'll see how those come back. But one of them was still in my account that I bought for like $30, and apparently they're going for like 85. So I went ahead and sold it today. And again, I bring that story up because Les has really gotten me aware more of some baseball cards that I wasn't paying attention to. And I do recommend, if you are in the investment side and you're looking at stuff, check out his channel and check out other baseball channels. I think baseball's a good time to start thinking about who could be hot and not. And it's going to be fun because we should get a full season of baseball this year. So I'm super excited for that. Next up, 90s basketball cards. Jake, great video here. I don't want to go into too much detail. He goes over and explains gold label for you in detail. What it is, the different classes, I believe it's right, class 1, class 2, class 3, the different colors, the refractors. I really enjoyed this. Shiny cards, numbering, retail and hobby, explain the difference between the different packs. I just really enjoyed it. So if you have a chance, check it out. Give Jake some little love. Got a great channel there. He's been growing for a long time. And again, I do like that informational learning channels. Next video up, Bench Clear. This is Tyson. Great video there behind the numbers. I want to share his logo. I believe his wife put that together for him, which I really enjoyed. I want to give a shout out to one of my friends, Matt Morrison, who put together my logo over at Knuckle Breakers. Thanks, Matt, for that real quickly. Anyway, really, I've been following this podcast all season long, and I really enjoy what Tyson's done. And one thing I really enjoy is he's definitely grown as a content provider too, man. His show is just spot on. I love the way he breaks things down. I love the content he gives you. Tyson, I want to say thank you, man. I'm looking forward to your show through the playoffs, and I'm looking forward to your show in the off season. So I hope you keep things going, in next year. And I know you're only getting better. And just again, thank you, and thanks to the Bench Clear Media team. You guys do a great job over there. Love the content. You could spend all your time on Bench Clear. Last up is Sports Cards UK. Great content provider. I follow him a little bit, catch some of his videos, listen to him, and just heard, he was, I guess, selected by the Football Shop, which is a UK site, as #1, UK content provider. Really enjoy that. I think that's, first of all, it's cool to see the community love. I like some of his things in the back with subscribe, YouTube. He's definitely a YouTuber. He's been putting in some great content for a while. He talks a lot here about, hobby lessons learned. And it's not just basketball. It's not just soccer. He talks to the soccer community in Europe and UK, but he spends a lot of time talking about basketball and the hobby in general, man. Football, American football. So check it out. Give him a like. Give him some love. Anyway, that is going to be it for today on Sports Cards Daily. A lot of drama in the world. I hope the hobby for you is a break to get away from that drama. I hope you remember to treat people the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And thank you again. Bye.